Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a blind review for you. I haven't seen this watch yet, but I think it's going to be quite interesting. Now, we know that I like a diver watch. We also know that I like a bargain. So while I was scrolling through Aliexpress, I found this ad. Now, it was advertising FNGEEN. I hope I'm saying that right. Well, it's a strange spelling for a brand, to be fair. A FNGEEN Submariner. Obviously a homage to the Rolex Submariner. So after seeing the advert, I thought, how bad can this possibly be? It's got an automatic movement. Now this is a subby Homage at under £13, or at least that's what I bought it at. So I thought I need to find out what the catch is here and how bad this watch can possibly be at that price range. So guys, I'm Jason, I'm your watch guy. Let's get into this. This is the packaging that I got. So it's not boxed, and in some ways I'm kind of glad that they haven't spent any budget on the box. Let's get into this. Well, it's packaged well, to be fair. It's probably more protected than it would be if it was in a box. Oh, we have a display case back. That is the cheapest bracelet I may have ever felt. So this is the FNGEEN Submariner. The first feeling that I get out of the box is obviously it's kind of cheap, but I don't think it's as bad as I expected it to be. I mean, it's an automatic movement, so they haven't lied. The bezel plate is massive. It is a 60-click unidirectional bezel. It doesn't sit in place very well. It's not a screw down crown. It is just a pull out crown. Quite hard to engage actually. Right, I've definitely pulled it out. Right, okay. It's not hacking. I wonder what movement this is. Date's working. So, out of the packaging, it's definitely working. So, let me read you some specifications for this watch. So, it's a 40mm case. The case material is metal case. That's literally what they've listed on their advert. I'll insert a shot of this advert just here for you. And it's kind of a bit crazy. Don't play it up that much. So, metal case. Okay, I believe that. I believe that's metal. I don't believe it's stainless steel, but I believe it's metal. It's a tempered glass. I'm guessing that will be some sort of mineral crystal, hopefully. It's waterproof up to 50 meters. Wait, waterproof up to 50 meters, and this says free ATM. Right there says free ATM. The advert definitely says waterproof to 50 meters. I mean, if they're gonna tell a lie, they need to get it straight. Strap metal, that's what they listed it as. I'm not doubting that. It's definitely metal. Movement, automatic machinery, and weight 120 grams. So they haven't really played this up that much. Let me unravel all this wrap and we can see where we're at. Still 100% my favourite part about unboxing videos is unwrapping the actual item, peeling all this off. So that's all unwrapped. Let's have a look at what it says on the back here. So, all stainless steel, don't know if I believe that. It's an automatic Submariner Homage for less than £15. I mean, how bad can this possibly be? So, obviously, they're going to have to squeeze in a lot of features for hardly any money. And you can tell that they've done that. Also, one of the specifications that I didn't mention, dial plate, sliding dial. I don't quite understand what that means. I don't want my dial to slide. I want it to stay in place. So, moving around the watch. The finish on it, I'm going to be honest, it's better than I expected. There's no real scratches to the finishing. It's a high polish around the entire watch. And I don't think it's that bad. We have a non-signed crown over here. Now, I work with gold, silver and plenty of watches daily. To me, this doesn't feel like stainless steel. I know I can't 100% prove that with how it feels, but it feels like that cheap type of plasticky metal that you make really cheap jewellery out of. I don't think it's a stainless steel case. I think it may have a coating on top to make it look like it's stainless steel, but I don't think it's stainless steel. We have a date cyclops over the window here, which is massively misaligned. I'll try and show you that more. I mean, it looks better in the camera than what it does in person, but the date is massively out of line there. The loom pip at the top here is also a little bit out of line. Now they've put a really cheap loom on this Mercedes handset and the indices. I'll just insert the shot just here. As you can see, very dull and fades super quick. Moving around onto this bracelet. This is the worst part about this. It's pressed metal. Just looking at them, I don't quite know how I'm getting them out. I'll work on that. We also have an unsigned clasp here. It is a press clasp. It is probably the dullest press clasp I've ever seen, but it's there. It works easier than the... Oh, that was sharp. Oh god, that was quite tinny. It is really sharp around the edges. Now we have 3 micro adjustments, which is actually quite good. Now for the price of this watch, I don't really know what I was expecting, but it's not that bad. I mean, that bracelet is absolutely horrendous, and I expected that for this price range. The bezel lines up quite alright. It is a 60 click unidirectional bezel. Definitely going to tell you now that that bounces horrendously. I expected that too. What I'm amazed at is that the Chinese can fit these automatic movements into a watch, make it look alright, like passable for the untrained eye, and sell them at this price range. It's absolutely crazy. That is such a low price. I mean, they've missed a lot of things out here. The lume's terrible. The date window doesn't align. It's not stainless steel at all. I know that it's not. The water rating is pretty bad too. I'm not going to advise that you go and buy one. It's better that I buy these things and show you that they look like crap. But I mean, if you just wanted something to throw about, you wanted something to wear in work that looks like a subby, or you wanted something to play about modifying, or just taking apart and seeing how a movement works, this falls into a lot of different categories that you could use it for. The shipping was horrendous. It took over a month, but I expected that price. I could park a freaking bus in between those links. Again, links also don't fit flush. I'm definitely going to take it off that strap if I ever wear it. I mean, it's no Pagani design, I'll tell you that much. But I can't slate them as much as I really wanted to. I mean, it's crap, but it's definitely better than the £10 watch that I got from Voucher. 100%. I'm impressed with what they can do with that type of budget. Fair play. After unwrapping our little FNGEEN watch here, I kind of wanted to take a day or two to kind of see what I felt about this watch. The last thing I wanted is for people to look at this review and think the watch isn't that bad, or, you know, going out and buying the watch and thinking that they're going to get something of a greater quality than what they are. So I kind of had a little play around with it and figured a few things out and have some more things to share with you. So as I mentioned earlier, this watch claims to have 50 meters of water resistance on the advert. The watch is clearly marked on the inside with 3 ATM, which is obviously 30 meters of water resistance. It's nearly half of what they're trying to quote on the ad. I also wanted to try and figure out what the movement was. So my first instinct was to get into our lovely little screw back case here, take that screw back case off and see what it was. Try and get some pictures and maybe ask someone to help me identify it. So I tried to undo the screw back case and it snapped my case back tool. Now, it might just sound like I've got a really crap case back tool. I used 2 and both of them are unusable now. They've snapped the little notches that slot into the case. I'd be less annoyed or worried about that if I hadn't removed about 100 case backs with those exact same tools. So I don't know if this is actually a screw down case back that's just been done super tight by machinery so I can't get into it, or it's something else here. So I took a few pictures and I asked a few guys on some watch forums what the actual movement was. So one of the guys on there, called Simon, kindly got back to me and told me it was a Seagull ST16, which I kind of expected it to be that type of movement. It's a pretty low end movement. It is automatic, but you can pick them up yourself for about £10. That's on Amazon. So you can imagine that you can probably get them a little bit cheaper elsewhere, and if you're buying them in bulk, excessively cheaper elsewhere. But I imagine that probably makes up about half the price of this watch. Now, another issue that I had with this watch, while trying to open the back of this case, I have bent the bracelet quite severely, and I don't think that's wearable now. So overall, the watch itself, I mean, it cost me less than £13. So kind of, it's another measure your expectations properly type of thing. I expected to get crap, and I'm a little bit annoyed that I can't get into the case back, because at the very least I would have liked to have ripped the movement out and maybe used it in something else, or just practice taking it apart. I think I've just snapped the link now, trying to bend it back into place. The bezel is very bouncy, but it is a 60 click unidirectional bezel. It's an aluminium insert. It's got loom, as I've shown you. The date window is massively misaligned. That is horrifically misaligned. You may as well not have the Cyclops there. It's definitely not stainless steel. 100% this will be some cheap alloy. I don't believe that this is stainless steel at all. I think that's just an outright lie by them. So all in all, would I advise you to buy this watch? The only reason I'd advise you to buy this watch would be if you wanted something to play around with. I wouldn't advise you to buy this if you were going to try and wear it long term. I don't think it's going to last long term. I also don't expect it to be a comfortable wear for you. I don't expect it to be something that you enjoy wearing. At this price range, I'd 100% advise you to go out, look at some low price Casios. I mean, look back at some of my other videos at some of the Casios that I've bought around that price range and I've been very happy with, and ones that I'd actually still wear to this day. Or if you're looking for an automatic watch, maybe put a bit more money in and buy maybe a Star King, or wait for a sale on the Pagani Design Explorer. There's plenty of Pagani Design watches on there, really cheap. Harness. I'd advise you to spend a little bit more money, probably around £40–50, which I get is a lot more than £12, £13 that I spent. I 100% endorse the fact that you will be much happier with that purchase and it will have a much longer life with you. So guys, thank you for watching this unboxing / review. I'll have a couple more like this coming up soon. I've also got a few more in the works to release in the next few days. So if you've got to this point, please do subscribe to the channel and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.